Hi there, and welcome to the solution video to puzzle number 2, which was a treasure hunt. It was a two-part puzzle that involved not only figuring out the treasure's location, but then going to that location and finding it. First and foremost, congratulations go out to Tim and Michelle of Bloomington, Minnesota, who were able to pinpoint the treasure box just off a walking path in a park along the east side of Lake Nokomis in Minneapolis. It took 5 days from the time the treasure was buried until it was discovered. I was told these two are land surveyors, so once you see how the puzzle is solved, you'll be able to see why they were able to figure this one out. But with some patience, this is really one that anybody could have solved. There were a couple of very odd and unexpected twists to this one, which I'll get to later. First, let's go back to the beginning and watch the video titled Puzzle Number 2, which was released on July 3rd, the day after it was buried.
'93 FM. KBQ FM. Pasadena, Houston.
CC2 is continuing to stay on top of this breaking news from I-75. This is a live look from our F-Dot cameras at the
通知您，你的账户异常回归，将在今天强制关闭。
By its very design, you know this is a treasure map, and the X marks the spot confirms it. As you no doubt noticed, there's a lot happening here, both for the eyes and the ears. And the trick to solving this is parsing out what you're looking at and what you're listening to. The first major hint is in looking at the compass. You have your east, your south, and where west should be, you have an ear. Also, where north should be, you have an eye. The fact that it's an Illuminati eye is irrelevant here. GPS coordinates for a location are typically represented by a latitude, which is either north or south of the Earth's equator, and a longitude, which measures in east-west direction. These strings of numbers together can pinpoint a precise location anywhere on the planet. What the compass is telling you is that to get the latitude, you need to use your eyes, and to get the longitude, you need to use your ears. So let's tackle this one thing at a time. You'll notice at about the 16-second mark that the video cuts out with a shot of a tree with some quick hits of a treasure box in there. This is meant to signify both that this is indeed a treasure hunt and that this tree is important. Later in the video, at about 40 seconds, it cuts to what looks like a smiley face at the base of a tree. It can be assumed that this is the same tree that's referenced earlier in the video. At the 45-second mark, this same smiley face flashes briefly on the book, then on the X on the treasure map, which is, yep, at the base of a tree. So this is telling you right where to find the treasure, assuming you can also figure out the coordinates. On to that part of the puzzle. You see a few random items strewn about the top of the map. Anything with a number on it is what you want to pay attention to. The rest is just window dressing. A closer look not only gives you numbers, but also the order in which the numbers should go. So, if you look at the newspaper clipping, you see that the woman with the 44 race bib has a headline above her that says, "Area woman is first." From there you can see the other phrases that will guide you, like 92nd pity party, or third rail, and end. So, if we put the numbers together in order of first, second, third, and end, we should have 44, 90, 80, and 57. That will give us our latitude of north 44.908057. Latitude is no good without a longitude, so let's figure that one out. That clue is all in the audio, so let's just listen and follow along.
93 FM. Northside KBQ FM. Pasadena, Houston.
PC2 is continuing to stay on top of this breaking news from I-75. This is a live look from our FDOT cameras at the...
通知您，你的账户异常回归，将在今天强制关闭。
So now we have a longitude of west, negative 93.237555. Plugging these coordinates into Google Maps or whatever mapping software you prefer puts us smack in the middle of this triangle in a walking path on the east side of Lake Nokomis in Minneapolis. If you follow the map from the center of this triangle, you should have no trouble locating the tree and the smiley face rock where the treasure is buried. And the treasure contained 7 blue gems. Unfortunately, they're little cheap plastic ones, but still pretty cool, right? Now, remember the part where I said there were some really odd things about this whole deal? This is where that comes into play, and I'll be honest, both things kind of freaked me out a little. Tim and Michelle sent me a photo of their find as proof that the treasure had indeed been discovered. Well, there was a blue object in the lid of the box that I did not put there. I had no clue what that item was, so I asked them to send me a pic of that over to me, and they said it was a hornet sticker. That is certainly what it looks like, but I don't have any idea how it got there or who put it there. That made me think a little more about something that happened when we were actually burying the treasure on July 2nd. My daughter was filming me doing an intro piece for the puzzle, which I ultimately didn't use because I didn't want to give away the location by accident. Also really wanted to share this part with you all much sooner, but didn't for the same reason. Didn't want to give away the location. So, as I'm doing my bit, my daughter notices there's someone on the walking path behind me over my shoulder. Well, I won't even explain it, just watch.
It just so happens we are 1 month ago today where we actually started puzzle number 1, which is where we're actually burying the spot for puzzle number 2. So just a pretty cool coincidence, actually. So
I think there's someone standing behind you filming.
What?
There's like someone behind your shoulder.
Okay.
Pointing a camera at us.
Excuse me, can I help you? He's just checking his phone. Hey man, you had a problem? Okay, hang on. Hey man. Hey, where you going? What's your problem, buddy? What the hell? Yeah, keep walking. You saw that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Totally messed up, right? My knees are garbage, so I wasn't about to sprint after him. The guy ultimately walked away, and that was the end of it. A couple of guys with a dog had seen what happened, talked to us soon after this, and told us they'd actually seen that guy kind of skulking around the park before this happened. I'd pretty much forgotten all about that weirdo until the treasure photo with that weird sticker in it. If I didn't put it there, I don't know. Like I said, an unexpected twist for sure. We may never know what happened. But at the end of the day, great job of solving this, and went home with one more prize than I expected. All in all, weirdness aside, this was so much fun to put together from start to finish. So, I've ordered more puzzle boxes for future treasure hunts. Want to give a shout out to my family for helping me out at the treasure site and supporting my newfound hobby. Puzzle number 3 is on the drawing board right now, and in a manner of speaking, it is another treasure hunt, but one that can be done from the comfort of home, no legwork required. I'll be awarding a $50 prize to the person who can solve it first. So please do subscribe to my channel so you know when the next puzzle videos come out. You don't want to be days behind when there's a $50 prize or little plastic gems at stake. Lastly, music credit goes out to my good friend Sam Bliss, also known as Blamsiss, for the killer audio tracks. In the video description below, you can find links to his work on his SoundCloud, which is stellar. And I'm not just saying that because we were in a band together for many years. So please go and support Sam and his great work. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon.